So you find yourself asking, should you start a blog or a YouTube channel? Well, you're in the right video, because I say, why choose when you can have both with the same effort? Yes, you heard that right. So in this video, I will share with you the pros and cons of each. I will share some tips or questions to ask yourself to understand which one is right for you, your personality, or your type of audience. Now, you're maybe already a blogger and thinking about starting on YouTube as well. And honestly, that is going to make it so much easier for you. Hopefully, I'm going to answer all of your questions and talk about the things that you need to consider before diving into something that might just not be the right thing for you. So let's start. Now, a quick side note here. If you plan to become an Instagrammer, TikToker, influencer, it's much more profitable for your brand to also have rather a blog or a YouTube, and it's going to be even more profitable for sponsorships. But on the other side, if you're a blogger or a YouTuber, you're still going to need to have an Instagram account, because that is just going to make you much more credible and grow your audience further and have even a stronger connection with your audience. So basically, an Instagram account and lately even a TikTok account, they are non-negotiable. And with this video, we're gonna go further how to maximize your time with Instagram as well. Now, what is the main difference between the two, the YouTube channel and the blog? Obviously, when you have a blog, you have to create a website. You're gonna create a domain, which is the name that you choose for your blog, and you're gonna own that. The domain and the website is yours. You own everything about it. Rather, YouTube, we do not own it. If one day they decide to just close your channel, God forbid, or just close YouTube entirely, you are back on square one. You lose everything. Now, being a blogger, you will need to post a lot of content. It's you who writes the content, compared to YouTube, where you're gonna need to create videos, edit, upload them, and that is it. So basically, and obviously, the main difference is written content and visual content. Okay, now here is the first thing you need to consider. Who are you as a person? What do you enjoy doing? And what skills do you already have that maybe can help you go further? So if you're the type of person who doesn't even like talking to people, doesn't like talking to the camera, that you're shy even to go on your Instagram stories, then maybe YouTube is not right for you. Unless you already have an idea of creating YouTube videos where you don't have to show your face, you don't have to speak maybe. And I've seen that. I have seen that in the tech. I've seen IT, web designers or coders that they do these screen captures and they share a lot of knowledge on YouTube and they have a lot of views. Also, like a cooking channel that can basically just show your hands, maybe even without your voice, where you put the recipes on the screens. So I've seen that done before, and then YouTube, it is probably right for you. But keep in mind that maybe you enjoy writing, maybe you enjoy put all your thoughts into the written word, and then here you have your choice. Blogging is better for you. If you never ever liked writing, why should you start a blog? You should not, because honestly my blogs are over 1,000 words, even 2,000 words. It takes me hours to do that, but I love it. And if you never like that, or you tried, you sit down to write and it's something you don't like, do not start a blog, because it's going to become a nightmare experience for you. Sharing a little bit of my experience here. I started as a travel blogger back in 2016, 2017, because I already loved writing, and back in the day I had started to travel more often. So I found it amazing to write about something that I really enjoyed doing and also help others with useful information. I was backing it up with my travel photos over my Instagram, and that helped the growth on both platforms. Now that I think about it, at the time I was quite shy to talk on camera, but I always liked writing, I always liked photography, and it was a good mix of those. But also I was quite shy because English is not my mother tongue, and back in my country no one was doing YouTubes. But now the times are different. Now it seems like everybody has a YouTube channel, right? And is it simple as just starting it with your phone? Personal advice here, just as long as you love doing it, then it's worth the effort, because otherwise it will feel like a burden and you're just gonna burn out very quickly. Just trying to remember here, why did I start my YouTube? Okay, just to give you another aspect of it. 1 year ago, I started on YouTube because I was falling out of love with Instagram. So I was putting so much effort on my Instagram with long captions and everything, and they kept, I don't know, banning my account, blocking my account, account, I was posting every day or every 2 days, and I was seeing my posts disappear in the abyss of Instagram algorithm. So basically, I just wanted to maximize my efforts. I was already creating a lot of content, creating a lot of videos on Instagram that almost no one was seeing. I was willing to give a chance to another platform, and I said on YouTube, videos and materials have a longer life than on Instagram, where they will basically disappear. On YouTube, you can still be found after a few years, and you can still use the video materials to recreate more content. So the number one question to ask yourself is, would you rather sit down, plan out what you're gonna say, talk in front of the camera, or maybe share your life, share your routines, behind the scenes, share what you're doing, share some information? Or would you prefer to just be in the couch, writing down your thoughts, or in your desk, in quiet, in peace, writing and creating in that more personal, intimate way? And the question number two is, what are your current skills? Or maybe do you have the time to get new skills like video editing or like writing classes? Because honestly, you need to think about your skills and what do you really truly enjoy doing. Okay, but also, how do you know if you really enjoy making videos, editing videos, or making blogs if you don't give it a try? Just to continue here with my personal example, what happened to me was that I was willing to give it a try. But being an introvert, a social introvert, I do enjoy both. I have those days where I cannot stop talking, either in person or in front of the camera, where I'm super chatty, in a good mood, and I want to share everything I know with you guys. And I have those days where I just want to be in my couch, in my laptop, with a bun on top of my head. So guys, maybe you are like me, maybe you enjoy doing both, or maybe you already have a blog and you want to expand over on YouTube, and that is amazing news. That is so great, and I'm gonna share the why with you right now. This is the best moment for you to go expand from blogging to YouTubing as well. And believe me, you do not need to create new content weekly for your blog and your YouTube. You can absolutely use the same piece of content that you use for your blogging over your YouTube video, or vice versa. So honestly, if you want to do both, you don't really have to choose, and this is what we call in marketing the content repurposing. It's something that maybe is new for you, maybe you already heard it, but this is it. I kept hearing about content repurposing, and that was what I've been doing for a full year. I was using my blogs into a YouTube script and making a YouTube video, and then I was using that as a caption on over my Instagram, and then I was using that as maybe my email marketing. I've been really squeezing out my content because I put so much time and effort into it, so I need to share it on every possible platform. Now here on my business account, I have shared already how you can repurpose your previous captions into a quote post, how you can reuse your IG reel content, and I've been doing that. So if you were surprised, you have the proof, and I am proud of that. We are all different. Not everyone is on YouTube, not everyone is reading blogs, not everyone is on Instagram, and definitely not everyone is on TikTok. Now this brings me to my third point, or the third question you should ask yourself. Where is your current audience or preferred audience? Do you believe, or have you researched that your audience is not even on YouTube, is not watching YouTubes? Then why you should put effort into making YouTube videos? Or maybe your audience is not even reading blogs because they prefer to consume videos. So why should you write blogs? Said that, we all have seen a lot of growth when it comes to video content. And the people's behavior has changed because we are all consuming more YouTubes, and people are watching more YouTubes even for entertainment. It's like their reality TV. And this is a very big reason why, if you want my personal recommendation, you should get into YouTube sooner rather than later. And if you are still not convinced, you need another reason, let me give you another reason. YouTube is completely for free. Now you might have seen a lot of those posts and videos and whatever saying that you can start a blog with $4 or whatever, and yeah, you can start a blog for cheap, but guys, keep in mind you need to pay for the domain, which is the name you're gonna give your blog. Like mine, I have two of those. I have libratravelblog.com and I have inasmedia.com. You need to pay for the host that will host your website. You have monthly and yearly payments, and it does pile up. And also, did you know that you can completely lose the content of, you can lose all the content, all your website, not the domain, but the website content and your blogging content and everything, you can lose it. And it happened to me because I forgot to set an automatic payment for my host provider, and I kept ignoring the emails, or maybe I had put another email I was not looking at. I don't even remember right now because it was such a stressful period, and I lost my full website, my full content. I lost everything because I had not backed it up. I didn't have a backup for my website. So if you already have a blog or a website, back up all your content, because something can happen. You never know. Although we do own the domain, the website, the host, or whatever, if you stop paying, you don't own it anymore. Awkward laugh there. Rather for YouTube, you make your video, you edit it, you posted it, it's online, and that's it. And you don't have to spend anything about it. You spend nothing. Okay, you put down the time for both of these choices. The bigger cost for my YouTube is my Sony camera, which I love, and I was lucky because it was a birthday gift. So basically you can start with your iPhone, and sometimes, especially on my last vlog, my apartment tour, I did mix videos from the Sony camera and my iPhone. You cannot even see the difference. If you want to go check it out and just let me know which piece is with the iPhone, it doesn't say it there, you will not notice. Haha. So guys, with that I want to say that if you're at the point where you just don't have any budget, you don't want to invest anything, but you want to get in one of these platforms, then YouTube is a safe bet, because you can just get on YouTube with what you already have without spending anything. So now point number 4, or the fourth question to ask yourself, is your time commitment. Do you have the time to put down for creating either blogs or YouTubes, or to get a new skill like editing videos, or like maybe writing classes? And there is a big difference between creating and posting YouTube videos and creating and posting blogs. Here, let's make a quick calculation. If you're gonna start launching 500 word, 800 word blogs, it might take you a few hours, even 1-2 hours to do that. But if you're gonna start launching even a 10-minute video, 20-minute video, it's gonna take you hours. At least for me, a 10-15 minute video, it takes me maybe 3-4 hours to just film it, and goodness, to edit it, it takes me maybe a full day the next day. It can take me 7-8 hours. At the best is a 5-hour edit, because you have details, finishing touches, screens, the custom thumbnails, you have the description. I recommend 1 blog post per week or 1 YouTube per week, but the time commitment is different, because with 4 or 5 hours you can be done with your blog post, but you're gonna need maybe 10 hours or more, especially at the beginning. I don't want you guys to be scared here. In the beginning it's gonna be a bit more difficult, it's gonna take you a little bit more time, but then it starts to get better and better. So right now I can sit down for maybe 2 hours. If it's this kind of videos where I'm just gonna sit and talk, it can be 1-2 hours depending on the text I need to cover or information I need to cover. And for editing, yeah, I cannot go less than 5 hours, to be honest, so it does take some time. But this is why it's important for you to know what you love doing, and you to give it a try, give it a test, and see, like, if you really hate writing, there is no point into doing it. And if you really enjoy making videos and you really thrive editing them, because the editing, some finishing touches, it will just make your videos so much more fun and interesting, and you see that this process is super creative. So give that a chance and see what you really enjoy doing. Now, when I first started my blog, I had no intention into going into YouTube, but here I am. I'm putting more and more efforts into making YouTube videos, and this year I want to be even more consistent, because I already spent 1 year where I was not very consistent, and I've seen a little stunt in my growth in my YouTube, and I really want to make more videos and make more YouTubes. But will I stop with my blog? No, absolutely not, because I love writing. I love putting all my thoughts into writing, and that helps me so much to just focus my creativity, get more inspiration, and use that blog to make maybe Instagram posts and to make another video. And I use blogging to see what kind of blogs are getting more attention, what are people searching more, and then I'm going back recreating it into YouTube. Now, pros and cons. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of doing both, in case that is what you are thinking. The biggest pro for me of having a blog and a YouTube channel is that you increase the chances of being found online, and you get in front of the audiences. If they're looking for a blog, you're there. If they are looking for a video, you are still there. It gives you different touching points with your audience, and it will build more credibility. Said that, there is a big con with those of you who decide to sign up for both. You make so many plans, you get so excited in the beginning, and then you burn out very quickly, and you just stop completely creating content. Please do not do that. If you have a blog right now and you feel like you can barely keep up with it, just do not start a YouTube quite yet. Just start to be a bit more prepared. Just think about it, get a bit more prepared, and you can do it further along on the way. But somehow it's easier for those of you who either have a blog or either have a YouTube and want to get to the other platform than those of you who want to choose between blog and YouTube, because you already have some past content, you have some past videos, or you have some past blogs that you can reuse and put them into this new platform. But even with that, I do recommend you just create a calendar or take a piece of paper, just make a content plan or a content calendar that you can actually stick to it, because otherwise it's just gonna send you into 100 different directions and it's just gonna burn you out. My best advice is to just start. Start, learn, fail, learn again, change it up, take a pause, start again. Just don't stop. I know it's not easy, but try not to let your fears and your limiting beliefs to just keep you from doing anything. I would even say don't let everything that we discussed on this video stop you from doing what you are really passionate, or stop you from doing something that you really want to start and try it out. Just try it out and see how it goes. But please set the schedule and stick to it, because consistency is the key to everything, and I have learned that the hard way for myself. Now, if you want to learn more about blogging, YouTube, Instagram, monetizing your social media, I share all of these on my channel. Also, I'm starting to share vlogs about the in the life, behind the scenes, so you can see everything that goes around behind that. So I suggest you take a look at this playlist right here. I will see you there.